Missouri Freedom Paradox. Holding police and government officials responsible for their mistakes. Gary Romine, R, wants to be able to fire people based on race, religion, sex, or other protected status. Senator Gary Romine has prepared a bill in the state Senate that will make it easier for employers in Missouri to fire based on race, religion, sex, or other protected status. This bill will make it harder for current and former employees to file lawsuits for being discriminated against. The bill also puts a cap on the amount of money one can receive from a jury, even after proving their case. This bill also will remove some protection for whistleblowers. Senator Gary Romine owns a rent-to-own furniture company where is currently being sued for racial discrimination and retaliation. After a lawsuit was filed against him, accusing him of discrimination, he then decided to draft a bill that would allow him and his businesses to be able to fire someone based on any protected status much easier if the bill does pass into law. The bill will change the requirements the plaintiffs bringing discrimination lawsuits to prove that any protected status was the motivating factor for discrimination or termination, not just a contributing factor. Currently, the law does not allow a protected status to be a motivating or contributing factor for the reason an employee is being discriminated against or terminated. It seems to Missouri Freedom Paradox that Romine wants to allow a protected status to be a reason to fire people, or at least allow a protected status to be a motivating factor. Romine said that's needed to cut back on frivolous lawsuits. Although he did not provide an example of a lawsuit that he thought was frivolous. Romine said contributing factor is such a low standard, it created an environment where it was too easy for any reason at all for someone to bring retaliation against an employer for wrongful termination and declare it some type of discrimination. Democrats, the state NAACP and trial attorneys all do not support this bill, and says enacting it will make it more challenging for victims of harassment and discrimination to take wrongdoers to court. The bill will limit the amount of damages sought under Missouri Human Rights Act on a scale depending on the size of a business. The smallest employers with between 5 and 100 employees wouldn't pay more than $50,000. Companies with more than 500 employees wouldn't face more than $500,000 in damages. The bill will also remove protection of whistleblowers for state agencies, including public colleges and universities and K-12 schools, while protecting whistleblowers for private businesses. The bill will now allow state agencies to fire employees who alert authorities of illegal conduct without worry of lawsuits. The potential new law will allow employers to fire someone easier based on a protected status. The current law does not have a limit on damages. The new bill will limit the damages one can receive based on the size of businesses, not based on the actual damages. The bill will add protections for whistleblowers for private businesses while taking them away from employees in state agencies. Missouri Freedom Paradox believes no one should be fired or discriminated against based on any protected factor. We believe if you fire someone and a protected status was a motivating factor or contributing factor, you are in the wrong. Someone protected status should never be a factor in why you fire or discriminate against someone. By Brian Jeffers, Missouri Freedom Paradox. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos and news articles each week. Missouri Freedom Paradox is more than a news source, we are a community. Join the community today, the link is in the description below.